Have you ever found yourself walking slowly, carefully, your head tilted down, shoulders tight, arms barely moving, almost like you're bracing for a fall before it even happens? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. And I want you to know there's nothing wrong with you, but there is something important we need to talk about. Because sometimes trying to walk carefully can actually make things worse. Yes, the very way you're protecting yourself could be putting you in more danger. But here's the good news. There's a simple, gentle trick that's helping thousands of older adults walk with more ease, more balance, and best of all, more confidence. No gadgets, no gym memberships, just a new way of thinking about how you walk. So take a moment, breathe in, and let's walk through this together. Because this isn't just about avoiding a fall, it's about standing tall again. It's about feeling strong, steady, and free to move through life on your own terms. And I promise you, once you learn this, you'll never walk the same way again. Let's talk about something that's on many people's minds, but rarely said out loud. Falling. It's one of the biggest fears we face as we grow older. But here's something that might surprise you. Most falls don't actually happen because we're getting old. They happen because of silent changes, little habits and shifts in our bodies that sneak up on us over time. Let's gently take a closer look together. As we age, our muscles begin to fade. Not all at once, not with a loud warning. No, it's quiet, subtle, like a slow whisper in the legs that used to carry us so easily. Then our posture starts to change. The shoulders round forward, the head leans out, the spine curves like a tired flower. It might not seem like much, but this shift pulls our center of gravity off balance. Suddenly, we're not as steady as we once were, even if we haven't noticed it yet. And then comes something even more powerful. Fear. Yes, that quiet fear that lives in the back of the mind. It tenses the body, it stiffens the arms, it shortens our steps. And before we know it, we're walking like we're afraid the floor might disappear beneath us. But here's the thing. That fear, it doesn't protect us. It actually makes things worse. Fear makes us move in ways that interrupt the natural flow of the body. We lose rhythm, we lose trust in our steps. Now, add in blurry vision, slower reflexes, maybe some bad shoes, or a rug that's just slightly out of place. And suddenly, something as simple as walking to the kitchen feels risky. But my friend, here's the beautiful truth I want you to hold on to. It's not age itself that causes us to fall. It's how we respond to age. And the good news? We can respond differently, with strength, with awareness, with intention, and with grace. Because falling doesn't have to be your story. You have more control than you think. Now that we understand why we fall, let me share a story that shows how beautifully we can rise again. Let me introduce you to Mrs. Denise. At 79, she lived a life full of rhythm and quiet joy. Each morning, she'd tend to her flowers by the window, her hands moving with love and memory. She knew every leaf, every bloom. She'd greet her neighbors at the senior center with that warm laugh they all looked forward to. Her apartment? It was always filled with music, light, and the smell of fresh coffee. But then, one morning changed everything. She was reaching for the kettle, something she had done 1,000 times. Just a slight twist of her foot, and down she went. Hard. She broke her wrist. She fractured her hip. But more than anything, she lost something far deeper. Her sense of safety, her confidence, her independence. The hospital stay came and went, the cast healed, but her heart, that healing would take much longer. She stopped leaving the house, she stopped laughing. Her phone rang, but she didn't answer. Invitations from her children went unanswered, not because she didn't care, but because she was afraid. Afraid of falling again. Afraid of not being strong enough. afraid that her best days were behind her. Then one day, a soft knock came at the door, and into her life walked Rati, a gentle, wise physical therapist with a calming presence and eyes that truly saw her. Rati didn't just look at her chart. She looked at her and saw a woman not broken, but disconnected from herself. She didn't talk about exercises or goals right away. She listened, she observed, and slowly, day by day, they began to work, not just on movement but on rebuilding trust. The first steps were tiny. Heel first, eyes forward, arms gently swinging, not rushed, not forced. Rati guided her like a dance partner, teaching her to walk again with awareness, intention, and softness. And something incredible happened. At first, Mrs. Denise made it down the hallway, then around her apartment. Then one morning, with her scarf tied just right and a little spark in her eyes, she walked down the street to her favorite bakery. Alone and smiling, no cane, no fear, just her steps, and the quiet joy of freedom. Later, she told Rati something that will stay with me forever. It wasn't strength, she said, it was technique. That's what saved me. And she was right. You see, sometimes healing isn't about forcing ourselves to be stronger. It's about learning how to move again, with care, with trust, and with love for our bodies. Mrs. Denise's story is more than a recovery. It's a return. A return to life. A return to herself. And if she can do it, so can you. Because with the right support, the right mindset, and just one small step, you can start walking back into your own confidence too. Let's keep walking together. Now, after hearing Mrs. Denise's story, let me gently ask you something that really matters. How do you walk these days? Don't rush to answer. Take a quiet moment. Breathe in and just notice. Do you find yourself shuffling your feet, barely lifting them from the ground? Are your eyes always pointed down, watching each step like something might go wrong? Do your shoulders slump? Are your arms stiff by your sides, afraid to move with you? Maybe you've started leaning on furniture or even the walls, just to feel steady, even inside your own home. And be honest, have you begun to avoid walking outside altogether? Not because you don't want to, but because you're afraid you might fall? If you nodded yes to 2 or more of those questions, that's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign your body is asking for support. Not just physically, but emotionally too. You see, many of us, without even realizing it, develop habits out of fear. We start to walk in a way that feels careful, but it actually increases our fall risk. The stiff steps, the downward gaze, the tight arms, they all throw off our natural balance. But here's the truth. I want you to hold close. You're not broken. You've just learned to move in ways that no longer serve you, and what's learned can be unlearned. What's practiced can be replaced. This isn't about blame, it's about awareness. Because awareness is the first step toward change. And you, my friend, you can change. You can rebuild trust in your steps, you can rediscover balance, and most importantly, you can walk with confidence again. All it takes is a willingness to begin. And I'll be right here, walking beside you. Now that you've taken a moment to reflect, you might be wondering, okay, but what can I actually do about it? The answer is simple, and it's surprisingly gentle. We're not talking about tough workouts or fancy therapy tools, just small changes, small steps. But steps that, when done with awareness, can completely change the way you move through life. So let's learn it together, this beautiful, life-affirming way to walk. Not just for safety, but for confidence, for ease, for freedom. Number 1. Stand tall first, stand tall. Now, I don't mean rigid. I mean, imagine a soft string gently lifting the top of your head up toward the sky. Let it pull you upward, not forcefully, just enough to help you feel light and aligned. Keep your gaze forward, not down. Look about 10 feet ahead. This helps your brain understand what's coming and keeps your balance centered. You're not meant to stare at the ground, you're meant to see the world around you. Number 2, relax the shoulders. Take a breath with me. Inhale, and as you exhale, let your shoulders drop. Let the tension melt away. Your shoulders don't need to carry everything. Not anymore. Let your heart lead your posture now. When your shoulders relax, your chest opens, your breathing deepens, and your whole body moves more freely. Number 3, let the arms dance. Your arms, they're not just hanging there. They're your secret partners in balance. Let them swing gently as you walk, one forward, one back. Nothing exaggerated, just natural rhythm. Think of it like a gentle dance. They help keep your balance in check without you even realizing it. Number 4, heel to toe. This is one of the most powerful shifts and one of the easiest to forget. When you take a step, start with your heel. Let your foot roll through from heel to sole to toe, like a wave passing through your foot. It may feel small, but this one change, it transforms how you move. It makes each step more stable, more fluid, more intentional. Number 5, feet apart, not crossed now. Pay attention to where your feet land. Keep them about shoulder width apart. No tightrope walking. If your steps are too close together, or if your feet cross over, it throws off your balance. Instead, think sturdy, like the roots of a strong tree, grounded and steady, even if the wind blows. Number 6, steady rhythm. Finally, your pace. It's not a race, it's a rhythm. Walk in a way that feels calm, balanced, and in control. Not too fast, not too slow. Just a pace that lets your body and mind move in harmony. Let it soothe you. Let it remind you, you're walking with your body, not against it. These 6 little changes may seem simple, but together, they're powerful. They bring awareness back to your walk. And more than that, they bring peace back to your steps. Because this isn't just about preventing falls, it's about walking through life with confidence again. One steady step at a time. So go ahead. Try it with me, just one step, just one breath. You're already on your way. So now that you've learned the right way to walk, let's take it one step further by gently strengthening the muscles that support that new way of moving. And don't worry, you don't need to go to a gym. You don't need any special equipment. All you need is a little space, a sturdy chair, and a few minutes each day. These 5 simple exercises are calming, safe, and easy to do right at home. And they're perfect for building strength, balance, and confidence without overdoing it. Let's walk through them together. Number 1, single leg stand with chair support. Stand tall behind a sturdy chair. Place both hands lightly on the backrest for balance. Now gently lift one leg and hold that position for about 10 seconds. Then switch sides. You'll feel it working in your ankle, knee, and hip, the very muscles that keep you steady when you move. Do this 3 times per leg. It's simple, but powerful. Number 2, alternating knee lifts. Still holding onto the chair? Good. Now slowly lift your right knee to hip height, just like marching in place. Lower it down with control, then lift your left. This helps teach your feet to lift properly, so you're not dragging your toes when you walk. Do about 10 reps on each side. And remember, slow and steady wins the race. Number 3, heel to toe raises. Stand with your feet flat on the ground. Now gently lift your heels so you're standing on your toes. Hold for a moment, then lower back down. This strengthens your calves, improves circulation, and helps with balance. Try 2 sets of 10 and go at your own pace. This one feels subtle, but it makes a big difference. Number 4, straight line walk. Now let's put it all together. Find a hallway or a clear path in your home. Stand tall. Gaze forward. Let your arms swing gently. Walk in a straight line, heel to toe with smooth, confident steps. Feel the rhythm. Feel your body connecting again. Walk for 2 minutes, then turn around and come back. You're not just walking, You're retraining your mind and body to move with trust. Number 5. Posture and breathing pause. Let's end with something quiet, something grounding. Stand or sit comfortably. Close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in. As you inhale, imagine the top of your head lifting gently toward the sky. As you exhale, let your shoulders soften. Do this for 1 full minute. No rush, just presence. This moment of stillness can restore your focus, calm your nerves, and remind your body how it feels to stand tall, without fear. Now here's the beautiful part. You don't have to do them all at once. Even just 5 or 10 minutes a day is enough to start feeling the difference. These small movements are more than just exercise. They're acts of self-care. They're seeds you're planting. Seeds of strength, balance, and independence. And with a little consistency, those seeds will grow. And before you know it, you'll be walking taller, steadier, and with so much more confidence than before. So go ahead. Give one a try today. Your future self will thank you. You might be wondering, will I really notice a difference? Yes, and not just in your body, but in your whole being. Because when you walk this way, with awareness, with alignment, with grace, something shifts. Your posture gently rises. You're not hunched, not hiding. You're open, upright, present. Your steps feel lighter. Not because gravity changed, but because fear loosened its grip. Your breath becomes deeper, more natural. And with every breath, your body softens. Your spirit steadies. And maybe, just maybe, that ache in your back, that pressure in your knees, starts to ease. Not because they disappeared overnight, but because you're now moving in a way that honors your body instead of fighting it. But the most beautiful part? The gift that truly changes everything? You stop fearing your steps, and you start enjoying them again. Imagine this. You're out on a gentle stroll. The sun is warm, a neighbor waves. You smile back, no hesitation. You walk into the bakery, the same one you've missed for months, and you do it with ease and quiet pride. No cane, no clinging to walls. Just you and the joy of moving freely through your world again. This isn't just a walking trick. This is a new relationship with your body. It's a return to balance, a return to confidence, a return to you. So go ahead, take that first step. Let it be small, let it be steady, because this is how we move through life now. With dignity, with courage, and with the quiet joy that says, I am still strong, and I am still walking forward, and I'll be right here, walking with you. Now that we've walked this path together, I want to gently ask, what part of this message touched you the most? Was it a memory, a feeling, a realization? Maybe it reminded you of someone you love? Or maybe it reminded you of yourself, the version of you that still wants to move with confidence and ease. So I invite you, right now, today, take just one moment. Stand tall. Breathe deep. Take one mindful step. That's it. Just one. Because change doesn't begin with something big. It begins with a whisper, a shift, a choice to say, I'm ready. If this message brought you comfort or clarity, please leave a comment, even one word, even just a heart emoji. It lets me know you're out there. It lets others know they're not alone. And if you feel moved to share this video, you might be the reason someone else rises. Someone who was afraid, but now feels brave enough to take their first step too. Thank you, truly, for walking this journey with me today. Let's keep going, one step at a time, one breath at a time, together. With love always, from Elderly Golden Advice.